Yeah, man. So let's talk about when you was in the streets and you went to prison. You know, I heard some things about you back home.
Mm-hmm.
Were you really in the streets like that? Were you really the West Bank Frank Lucas?
No, man. I was not the West Bank Frank Lucas at all. Like, so you look at me, I don't look like I did that stuff, huh?
No.
I know. I mean, I was into some stuff, bro. It was I started out selling marijuana. One thing led to another. Went from marijuana to crack to cocaine.
Okay.
And that was like the three eras of my little run that I was on. I mean, it was just crazy because like I started out with selling nickel bags.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it was a friendly drug for the most part.
Yeah, it's friendly in California.
Yeah, it was a friendly drug, man. Just to put some, and it was crazy. So let me just be transparent, right? I started selling drugs because, in my eyesight, the way I was thinking, working was taking too long,
right,
to get where I wanted to be. So I seen how fast a D-boy could sell some drugs and buy a car.
Right.
I'm like, and I wanted to buy real estate. That's always been my childhood dream.
Okay.
My mama, my dad, my sister, anybody could tell you that. And so I said, man, I'm gonna just do this to buy real estate. And I started selling marijuana. And this was under the Bush administration when the drought hit. They had a drought. And man, that was crazy. Like, the drought was crazy. So when the drought hit, the West Bank was wiped out. I was the only one with marijuana at the time. And that came on I'm not gonna say his name. That's my boy though. You know who he is.
Okay.
But Nut was the one that went out and got that connect.
Okay.
And bro, it was on. Like, this is no cap. I'm 19, maybe just turning 20. Making 5 racks a day selling marijuana.
Wow.
My partners that know this, that's looking at this right now.
Yeah.
If somebody's sitting next to them and they're like, was he really doing that? They be like, son, he was really doing that. 5 racks a day. I'm talking about moving 4 and 5 pounds in 2 hours, all nickel bags. All nickel bags. And with that, let me say how crazy this is. So when that happened, that set me up to be able, because Nut got into some trouble that he had to go away. So I was by myself. And that's how I ended up getting into selling crack, because I had the money, crack and the cocaine, right? And when he fell, we blew so much money at the time. We went just buying cars, throwbacks, jewelry. It was coming so fast. I never seen money. Boy, look, real estate was in the back of my mind.
Right. At this time.
At that time,
yeah.
I tell you no lie. We could have left, and that drought lasted about 45 days. We could have bought 5-6 houses. We went bought cars, jewelry, and when he got in trouble, there was no money left. It was so bad, like we couldn't even. It made me feel bad because knowing everything we had just made, right? And I can't even get my boy a private lawyer.
Right.
That was stupid. It was a learning curve. Because when he went away, it felt like I went away too, and everything changed. Like that was one of the reasons to this day I don't care about clothes, because I could not take all the Mitchell and Nesses, all of those fitted hats, all of those sneakers, those Rams. I could not put that on a lawyer's table and say this is the fin nut.
Right.
So after that, I never seen the value in clothes again. That really messed me up in the head, because now I really don't care about clothes because of that one time and space. And so after that put me on the track of the drought ended, so it wasn't coming as fast no more.
Mm-hmm.
So the money was spent. Only thing I had now was a name, because everybody knew me.
Right.
So the little change I was making, I started buying crack, right? Hustling hard, trying to not went away. He had a child on the way. I had to be there for my boy and my little nephew that was on the way. So I started dealing in that. And dude, I hustled so hard.
But now you down a person.
Yeah, I'm down a person. So it's just me now.
Right.
It's just me. And I'm on a block with the getters, the go-getters. And bro, I was hustling. Dude, like I didn't sleep. I didn't eat. All I knew was hustle. Like I always had that drive.
Right.
So with nothing, you ain't had to tell me to get up. I'm not going to sleep or none of that. It's just one. It's tunnel vision. I'm one gear.
Right.
Dude, I must have scaled from. Let me think. He was gone probably about a year.
Mm-hmm.
Before he came home, I was up to like a quarter key.
Mm-hmm.
And that was unheard of for somebody that's starting off with a $50 slab, especially because the block was congested. But I just didn't hustle with them. I went to the front neighborhood and caught everything before it got to them.
Oh, okay.
I short stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, man, that led to another. He come home, and then we formed a crew. We had our crew. I'm not gonna name their names.
Right.
These guys, one of them is very successful right now. That's my brother. And dude, it was going to school kilo at a time, half a kilo. Marijuana, pounds at a time, 10, 15 pounds at a time. With
okay.
A kilo,
yeah.
Bringing it back, and not selling no weight. Break everything down. Selling rock for rock, and we were a lot, bro. We had, dude, it was crazy. Like it had got so bad, people started following us home. We started tooling up, all kind of stuff. It was so. This is no lie, but a week before I got popped, me and my brother was riding on the bridge. We was on the Hill P. Long, going to drop something off 3 a.m. And I'm just riding. He looking. He say, "Bro, you all right?" I'm like, "No." We like, "What?" I say, "Man, we making too much money. Ain't no resistance." I said, "Man, I'm tired of this. Something just didn't feel right."
Right.
Not knowing the whole time I was under investigation.
Oh,
I felt it.
Okay.
A week later.
Could you say you was making too much money, wasn't no resistance?
No resistance. No police pulling us over. Police stopped asking about us because they had already started doing that.
Okay.
They would ride around neighborhood, just do stupid stuff, throw us on a car. You know what I'm saying? All that.
So the getting was too good.
It was too good. It was too good. And I ended up getting caught, and they weren't really investigating me. They were investigating somebody else, and I got caught in the crossfire. I was collateral damage. But I ended up getting popped with a half a key. And that was the end. I mean, I went cold turkey after that. You know what I mean? But, I mean, when they caught me, I was actually kind of happy. I fought the charge for 2 years. They were trying to give me 15 years flat. I ended up fighting them. I went to trial. A lot of things that they said they had, they didn't. So they had to reduce the charges. But if you heard it 9 out of 10, dude, like I can't even say everything on here.
Right.
But it was crazy.
So
you looking at me, you wouldn't think I could do all that stuff. I don't look like a drug dealer. Right. I didn't look like one then. I mean, I had all the bag and clothes. So like I remember when I went through intake, right? We in intake, they booked me, and I'm in a holding tank, and I'm laying down on the bench. I'm like, fuck, I'll be out in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I had money and stuff put away. I wasn't really tripping.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking.
That's why I say this time you got money.
Yeah, this time I got money, and the detectives roll the cart in. They coming through booking with the cart. So everybody at the window in Gretna, I don't know if you ever been in Gretna holding tank. So they see the coke coming in through intake, and it's on a little black cart. The bag open, they got everything sitting out. Half a kilo broke up, right? And one of the dudes in there knew me. He looked, he said, "Man, that's you, D?" I'm like, "Yeah." He was like, "Dude, I heard you had got popped." Now he's in the holding tank. Word got to the jailhouse, I got popped.
Before you got there.
Before I got there. And I was just laying out chilling. And they had another guy with him now I don't know who this little dude was. He had dreads, and he said he looked, and he said they were looking at the app. They called me out because they had to process me and everything. And when I came back, and he said he was talking to the other guy. He said, "You mean to tell me he had all that?" And the dude was like, "Dude, don't let looks fool you." And I think that's why I got by for a long time because I never looked like a drug dealer.
Yeah, can't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah, he couldn't believe it.
Right.
He probably was in there for a quarter or something. You know, a little 8 grams or whatever. He felt like because he had goals and tats and all of that, like that don't make you a hustler, dude.
Right.
You know what I mean? But,
and you know what's crazy? When I saw you post the paperwork on Facebook some time ago, I was like, man, this dude went to jail on my birthday.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you went in March?
Yeah.
Yeah, you went on my birthday.
Yeah, sure did. Yep. I think that was the day I actually got caught.
Yeah.
I got caught, man. Yeah, but I just think the Most High that we made it out.
Yeah.
I think if somebody would have had the chance, they would have took us out.
Mm-hmm.
Because we were a problem. We were a problem, and we weren't backing down.
Yeah.
For the most part, yeah. But
so
it's nothing that I'm proud of, but it's part of the story.
Well, at that time, like you said, when you had the friendly, right? It was like $5,000 a day. What you think it was at that time with the not so friendly?
Prices were much different back then.
Yeah,
I think it is now. I mean, I couldn't tell you what it is now.
No, like back then, like at that point, what y'all were getting when you got caught at the time, when you had the money stacked up.
Oh, I mean, I think we're paying. During the drought, I probably was paying $12 a pound.
Mm-hmm. Because your $5,000 a day, was that your profit?
That was profit.
And so
that was profit because in the drought, a nickel bag was going for like 10, 15, sometimes 20.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I was selling like 150.
Because I can only remember when a nickel was a nickel.
Yeah,
$5.
Yeah. I seen a time when it was like $20.
Okay.
And that was in the drought when I had it.
But then when you had that team together, there wasn't no drought.
It wasn't no drought.
But were y'all making less money or more?
We was making way more money.
Okay.
We were making probably. Well, I know for sure when I got caught, it was about like $30,000 a month.
Okay.
We was making about 30. It was making 30 a month, and see that was over a course of time. The drought was just like 45 days span.
Okay.
Where you just scaled all the way up like real fast. Yeah, but we had a lot more going with a lot less work.
And see, man, you know, me just being from the other side of Oswego, I had no idea none of that was going on. But I think at this time I was probably away in the military because I left like 9 days after graduation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What year you graduated? 01 or 02 with me?
02.
Yeah, we graduated together. So, like, you know, we graduated on May 25th that year. And then 9 days later, I was gone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, man, you know, coming up in the 80s, you know, guys who were doing that was our role models, you know what I'm saying? Because working for something does take a long time. It just lasts longer after you get it.
It does. It lasts. Dude, I'm going to tell you a true story. Right when I got popped, that week me and my brother was on the bridge, I had just bought a house. See, by that time, I had started coming back to myself.
Okay.
Of what I was in this for. And I had just bought a house. And I got popped the next week.
That sounded like big right before he got killed.
It's crazy.
You know, like, because a lot of times you do got to get back to yourself.
Yeah. I was coming back to myself, bro. And God just took it all from me. And I'm glad he did. Because, I mean, me and my brother, we talk about it to this day. If we wouldn't have been stopped, right, we would either be dead or in jail for killing somebody.
Yeah.
Because it was coming to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was coming to that. And we just got out at the right time. I just had to go away for a little while.
Yeah. So yeah, man, that's kind of deep right there. You know what I'm saying?
That's just like I'm just saying what happened. It was crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This episode right here I probably won't put the full thing on YouTube. This y'all gonna have to pay a membership to get this. I'm serious because we turn up, man. This gonna be season 2.
Yeah, it's gonna be
of cutting up with Unkle Mel. We about to get into that real shit. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
It's all good, brother.
Wow.